Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Let's Play Roguetech with No Fair Fight, the LAM edition, or Flum edition if you're from Germany. Flugmechs or Land Air Mechs in English are the mechs that are normally very rare in the Battletech universe, and they're not very beloved by most because they combine the flaws of both the aircraft or the spacecraft and the land machines, and not their benefits. But in this game, it's pretty awesome, if you ask me. Whoever fought a Blakist Valkehon or a Crusader LAM or a Warhammer LAM that knows that these things can really dish out a lot of damage, are lightning fast, and really capable. And they keep the game's length down, because normally you battle in some fights in over an hour, maybe two, and with the LAMs it's a question of 8 minutes, tops. And that's really great. However, we have to slow them a little bit down because the tonnage problem. But more to that later. First of all, how do we play? Difficulty 1, as always. You can find the LAMs between Kurita and Liao. We start with 1 difficulty as always. Magmar as often as okay. We don't need a Ronin. Pilots per system are okay. Lethality is lethal because we know what we're doing, hopefully. And here we go. Let's see join character creation, because character creation is a little bit different when you use or want to use LAMs efficiently. See you all there. And here we go. So normally we would go for tactics and guts, but in this case, or mainly tactics, we go for Trueborn because we're not going to use any tanks. We're going to use LAMs or Flums. Maybe some tanks as support later on or in the beginning, but mainly Flums or LAMs. So, Loner, because Brave and Assassin. This pilot can be as expensive as you want because he'll never cost you anything. For that reason, we take test pilots, because neural implants really are only good if you have paint shot. Without that, that's not... First of all, neural implants are really rare. If you find a pilot that has neural implants besides your starting character by picking it, it will be almost impossible. There are 2 or 3 out of hundreds of pilots that have this, and without paint shunt, that means if the mech gets damaged, he loses health or goes to the hospital for a very long time, and you don't want that. We don't need the Hatchet Man naturally, but, well, it's a welcome addition, but mainly we're up for neural implants and paint shunt. Gladiator is also quite expensive. It costs, I think, 25% more upkeep, but this is your starting character. He doesn't cost you anything, so that's okay. We'll need a name. We call them Flying Turtle, because I was always told that I fight like a killer turtle back in the day when I did tabletops. No. Yeah, we take this one. Mick is good. And we need a face. And we take one because that looks like a pilot. So, let's see each other. I will already do the Argo configuration and colors because that takes a lot of time. And I don't want to waste your time. I want to show you how I use LAMs. And here we go. I changed the name to Fly by Destiny, and I picked a symbol that fits it. We've taken the colors for our machines and our dropship with gold and blue, according to the icon. We have as machines Stinger, not special, very normal, just a lot of small lasers. A Wasp LAM, another Wasp LAM, same type, and a Phoenix Hawk. Sadly, no double heat sinks in any of them. This is really bad. If you get a start, try to get more people with double heat sinks. On the vehicle bay, it looks okay. We've got a Venator, which is okay with an LRM-20. The armor, however, is really bad. And we've got a Mockingbird. The armor is even worse, and the machine is even more useless. But at least it's a little bit better armed. We have had luck with the pilots. We have Lady Alenko, which is one of the few, I think there are only 3 or 4 in total, that have neural implants, and she has the Just Wanted Infernos. Yes, look at the price. She costs, when you look at the finances, this lady alone costs more than the rest combined, just as a perspective. In the store, We can buy a Stinger LAM, but it's really expensive. You can always buy a Stinger here. It's not the best version, but at least you have a place where you can buy LAMs if you need to. I have bought bolt-on rocket systems and nothing else. The double AC2 quick cell would be an idea, but Willie hates quick cells. That's my son. And we do not have any ammunition anyway. A lot of people love the mag pulls because they have a chance to lock the enemy down. If you fire enough of that, that even gets really interesting. But we're not using this. We are going to fly off to this planet here. Can't even spell the name. This is the closest. It does not have any specials. No research, no production, black market, nothing. But at least it's easy, and it's easy to reach, or fast to reach. We get a machine. Let's hope it's a good one. It's a 3X. Oh, crap. Don't think that's a good version, but we'll see. So we go to the mech bay. Take him and throw him out the window. Because we're gonna look at that. He has no extra cooling. He has nothing. He's just medium laser, machine guns. And machine guns. And SRM6s, though, that's fun. We might be able to use that to our advantage. But all in all, that is just something we outright sell. And then we go into modifying our machines. What I do now is dependent how you like to play. LAMs can be extremely fast. And I don't mean fly. You can jump over the entire battlefield, or almost the entire battlefield. You can reposition these machines in a blink of an eye. That is something to behold. However, our idea is to end the fights as fast as possible. So we're doing something we should not do. We put all this out and put in an SRM6. That gives us a hell of a lot of firepower. That just basically doubled our firepower. We cannot bring anything else here in big numbers because we have nothing left. We could put some more bombs in here if we had some. We have no other laser points, so we don't really have anything to increase the firepower beyond that. But what we can do is we can put in the bolt-on rockets. I think that's too heavy, but we can do this. So you see now this, by the way, here is the indicator how much he can carry in terms of extra load. We could put in additional heat sinks, but he's at -15 heat. That's okay. We can increase the armor a little bit because he's really fragile, especially in the back. And trust me when I say we will get shot in the back a lot. We've got 17 days to fly. So we have to be a little bit careful when it comes to the time for the upgrades. 6 days is what I can spend at the moment. Yeah, we have unused. We will find enough equipment. We'll take the second one. We can do a refit for 6 days as well. Again, we throw the LAM turbines out. These things are fast enough for my liking. Other people might use that differently, but I use it this way. So we put the SRM6 in. That is beautiful. We have no other laser points because that's exactly the same machine. Again, we have to armor ourselves up in the back because we will get shot in the back a lot. The point is, if you play these machines as I do, then you will get shot a lot. Especially in the back. Because we'll be circling around the enemy a lot. And so our back is our front and our front is our back. That is interchangeable at the moment. How we play them. So, can we do something for the Phoenix Hawk, maybe? He already has machine guns, and we have no further slot for weapons. We could put another medium laser in just to give him a little bit more oomph on the way. Put the turbines out. We have, however, some kind of problem with heat, because he's not really running very cool, is he? We, however, can put in some additional heat sinks just to keep him on the safe side. Put in another laser. Now we're on the bad side again. We could put the bombs out. I think we keep the lasers out and just keep him cool. I think that is worth more. His armor is totally fine. Maybe a little bit more in the back. Because, as I mentioned, we're going to use him relatively offensively. How much does that actually weigh? Oh, it doesn't weigh anything. It's just the specials. Okay. So this is 4 days. That should still be enough. If we've got some time left, we can use that later. No problem. Remember, we only have one repair bay at the moment. And we'll probably not have a second repair bay, when we arrive at our destination. It's 8 days to go there, and it takes more. I think it takes 10 days, yes. Oh, I didn't check pilots. I didn't tell you what about the pilots, but there were no usable pilots for us anyway. So we'll be 1 day before we arrive. No. No shore leave. 7 days low spirits. If we let her go, chances are that she will go astray and that cannot come back. That is not necessarily the case, but that can happen. We have 1. So let's try to use that day. Can we do anything to increase your survivability, firepower, whatever? This is heat 9, but we have no place actually to make you more. We're terrible at techs, right? Well, we're doing better than expected. Okay, this is 2 days now. So this is the best we can do at the moment. Fine by me. I will show you about the jumping, because one of our machines still can jump, and I will show you how this high mobility thing works. It's impressive. But it's not necessarily what we need. They've got bolt-on rockets. I think they're too heavy for us. They're one shot only, but they really hit home. And they're not expensive. We'll buy them, because they're always fun. They have got machine guns on all types. Thermal vision. I don't like thermal vision that much. There's a lot of visions I love, for example, advanced vision and stuff, but not thermal vision. Thermal vision is no help for me. Don't feel that. So, they offer us Blackbird, who's a criminal and a spacer. We're not interested. Devourer, which is not interested. He's ex-military. That is cool. He's also a criminal. That's not so cool. She's a spacer. And he's a criminal spacer merchant. I think Devourer, no. Range, but he can only drive vehicles. But technically we could put him in the flyer. But on the other hand, though, that's not worth it. As hard as it is, these guys are not worth it. So, with that being said, I'll see you next time in the first mission. Until then, bye!